So welcome back to my channel, you guys. I'm so excited for this video because I have had this product in my cart for about 2 weeks now, and I decided to go ahead and finally buy it. So this is a no Poreblem primer right here, and it's about $14 to $18, depends where you do get it. I did get it from Amazon Prime and that was $14, but on Sephora it's around like $18. But the reason why I decided to go ahead and get it was because my Canon Awesome primer, which is my favorite primer in the whole entire world, because it really does help to control my oils on my skin. It really blurs my skin and just preps it for my foundation. But this right here is $60, and nobody has that type of money, okay? Nobody does. So $60, I was like, let me go ahead and try something different. So I'm really excited about this because I've heard so many good things about it. So yeah, if you guys want to stick around and see if it does work or not, then go ahead and keep on watching. All right, so let me go ahead and open it up. I really do love the packaging, you guys. I think it's so cute. If you don't know, it is a Korean based product, and a lot of Korean products are really good for the skin, so I'm really excited about that. But this is what it looks like. I think it looks so cute. I love the color, I love the pink. I'm so here for it. But let me go ahead and read what it does claim. So it does claim that it's a smooth and pore covering top secret for perfect makeup. It really doesn't say anything else on there, but when I was reading the reviews, a lot of people were saying that it does fill in your pores and the wrinkles or lines or whatever you do have on your face. So I do know in the packaging it doesn't claim to control your oils, but a lot of people who try this product were saying that if you are oily, it will keep you matte all day. So y'all know I am a grease ball, so I'm excited to try this out. But let me just go ahead and put it on my skin and see what it looks like. So this is what it looks like when I squeezed it out. It is a little bit runny, but at the same time it doesn't feel like silicone-y. Like, you guys know what silicone primers feel like. This doesn't feel like that. But yeah, let me just go ahead and sniff it first, because yeah, it doesn't smell bad. It just smells like a clean smell. So let me go ahead and put a little bit more on my hand and just put it on my skin. Okay, so one thing I want to mention is I love how it feels on my skin. Like, it kind of goes on like a moisturizer, but at the same time you can feel it like really working on your skin. It does feel a little bit slippery and greasy, but on the skin it doesn't look greasy. Does that make sense? So on my skin, when I go ahead and rub it in, it feels like that, but it doesn't look greasy. But let me just go ahead and keep pressing it in. So it does also claim that it fills in your pores. I have a lot of pores right here in my cheek area and also on my nose. So as I'm applying it, I'm gonna really make sure that it fills it in and let you guys know if it really does work. But I am just loving how it feels on the skin. Alright, so looking closely in the mirror, it did fill in my pores. But my cheek area, because I really do have big pores, it didn't completely fill it in. And I also made sure to like pat it into my skin. So it didn't completely fill it in my pore area on my cheeks, but on my nose it looks pretty good, and everywhere else it looks pretty good. So let's go ahead and move on to foundation. I'm first going to go ahead and color correct, because I always have to. I just don't like, right here to peek through my foundation. Alright, so moving on to foundation, I'm going to go ahead and use my Maybelline Fit Me foundation in the shade Warm Coconut. I know I always use this foundation, but it's because I know how it works on my skin. So if I do try something a little bit different, I know it's the primer or whatever it may be, but not the foundation itself. So let me go ahead and apply it on my skin. I will say one thing, my skin looks very smooth, you guys. Like, low-key looks like I have a filter on my skin, so I am here for it. So I went ahead and blended out like half my face, and I will say the foundation is like melted into my skin, because my nose area, for some reason, foundation just doesn't work on there. But it looks very smooth on my nose, so I don't know, I'm a little shocked right now. But everywhere else looks really good. My cheek area, I'm so sad because I really wanted it to like fill in my pores on my cheek, like right here. But besides that, I mean, it looks good on my skin, so I cannot complain. Alright, so this is what the foundation is looking like on my skin. Honestly, you guys, it looks really good. Looking in the mirror, everything looks really smooth, really blended. My nose is what's really shocked me because I'm telling you, my nose rejects every foundation I put on it. So one thing I do want to mention is when I went ahead and dotted the foundation all over my skin, usually the Maybelline Fit Me is still very blendable on my skin, you know, depending on how long I leave it on there before I get to that area. But when I got to my forehead region and everywhere else, it felt really matte. Like it almost seemed like it dried up on my skin, and it never really does that. So I do think it's a primer because it is a mattifying primer. I know it doesn't claim that, but it did make the foundation dry up a little bit faster than normal. So that's one thing I did want to go ahead and mention to you guys. But what I'm going to do now is to finish up the rest of my face, and I'll be back to tell you guys how I feel about the foundation and the primer together. And also I'm going to go ahead and do a wear test for you guys. So yeah, I'll be right back. So it's currently 3:35 right now, and this is what my face is looking like. Honestly, you guys, I think it looks really smooth and glowy. I am so here for it. Honestly, this is the best my makeup has ever looked. Like looking at my skin right now, I'm just like, wow, I am low-key shocked. So what I'm gonna do right now is just go about my day, do some errands, go to work. I should be back around 8:30, 9:30-ish. So hopefully I still feel the same way about the primer because right now I am just obsessed with it. So yeah, that's all I have for you guys. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Alright, so it's currently 9:32 right now, and this is what my face is looking like. Two things I want to mention is one, where I was working at, it was really hot, you guys. I was low-key sweating, and that's one thing I hate. I hate sweating, so that's why I look a little bit greasy right now. And two, I did have to go ahead and blot because I didn't want to be like greasy when I was talking to people. I just don't like being oily when I'm talking to people. I feel like they can just like see all the oil on my face. I don't know, maybe just in my head. But with that being said, I don't know if it does control the oils on my skin or people who are oily in general. If I was to try this again tomorrow in my regular day, go about my regular day and so on, it may work a little bit better because where I was working was really hot, so I can't really judge it on that. But I may go ahead and try it out maybe tomorrow or so and let you guys know in the description bar how I feel about the primer. But besides that, everything else looks really good. I just look a little bit greasy. My foundation didn't really move around like I thought it would. I mean, my skin looks a little bit, you know, oily. Let me go ahead and blot really quickly, especially my nose because I cannot stand a beaming nose. But besides that, everything still looks really good. So one pro and one con I do want to mention is with the pros, it does create a beautiful canvas for your foundation. When I went ahead and applied it on my face, you guys, my face looked so smooth and so flawless. I was so shocked throughout the day. And looking at it now after I blotted, it still looks really good. So I'm happy about that. So moving on to the con, it does say it's a no Poreblem primer. So that means it's supposed to fill in your pores. Okay, so for me, my pores are in my cheek area. It really didn't fill in my pores there at all. I did go ahead and apply a second layer and it still didn't fill it in. So I don't know what happened there. I'm not gonna go ahead and say anything about that. But for my nose, it really just helped to apply the foundation really well. So it has its pros, it has its cons, but at the end of the day, I still think it's a good primer. I don't think it's worth $18 on Sephora because you have to go ahead and apply the shipping and tax and all that good stuff. But with Amazon, it was only $14. I didn't have to pay for shipping because it's Prime. So I do think it's worth $14 but not $18 in general. So yes, you guys, it is a good primer. I do think it's worth trying. I may go ahead and try it out again tomorrow just to see how I feel about it because the first day with work being hot and I'm sweating and all that good stuff, it's just not a really good setting to try this primer out. But I may go ahead and try it out again tomorrow and let you guys know in the description bar how I feel about this primer. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I had so much fun filming it. You guys know I love doing reviews and so on. But yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Y'all, these lawn mowing people, I swear I'm not even trying to be funny. Every time I need to film, every time, I know y'all hear them. I think it looks really smooth and healthy and glowy, so I'm so here for it. And they're back. Bro, go. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and go about my day. I do have work right now, and